Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. I'll be posting similar content like Moist Critical, and I'll also be posting shorts, but that's not what you clicked on this video for. So, let's get into it. Hispanic parties. Now, when I say Hispanic parties, there's something you think of. Craziness, long nights, and lots of beer. Now, I've been to many Hispanic parties because I'm Hispanic myself. So I'm here to tell you about how it goes. First, when you go to a Hispanic party, if you go early, you're always going to have to help set up for the table. So I will recommend you to go pretty late, like 30 minutes after the party starts or so. Second, or else you're going to be doing all the work. Second, once you get there, greet everyone you know. When someone offers you food, do not say no. Because they'll take it as rude. And yeah. Third, it's going to be a really long party. Okay? You're not just going to stay there for 1 or 2 hours thinking that everything's going to be fine and dandy. You'll just be there for a little while. You'll go home, get a good night rest. No. They're going to ask you to stay late. And they're going to be partying all night with music on full blast. You're going to be hearing La Chona at 3 a.m. in the morning. So, make sure you get the materials you need to make yourself a chair bed. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'll post a picture right here. Now, this is a classic for all of the boys and girls that go to Hispanic parties. Because your parents will say, let's go. Here, some neighbor is going to tell your mom about this crazy story about how her third aunt's dog killed the cat, and then it turns out the cat's owner was actually a serial killer. So yeah, you gotta stay there. Second, if the party is at, did it go second already? Third, fourth. Let's just get on to fourth. If the party is at your house, lock your room. Okay, this is a warning. Being serious about this. There's gonna be some random baby in your bed, and you're not going to be able to be in your room until the party's over. Because if you wake up the baby, then you're cooked. Trust me, I've learned from experience. Anyway, your little cousin's always going to be running around everywhere. And there's always going to be what I like to call a jumper, but I don't know how white people calls it. I don't know. I'm going to show you a picture here. So there's always going to be one of those, okay? If you go in there, you got to be cautious, all right? I have 3 rules that will help you to be safe being in a jumper, all right? First, if you see a kid coming at you, like straight on at you, you might be thinking, oh, no, it's probably not me. It is you. It's you. It's going to be you. Third. I went from second to third. How did I get from second to third? Second. If you see a kid older than you, then you're cooked. Okay? Because they're usually going to try to flip the jumper or to hang on the little beam. So, yeah, you gotta watch out for them too. Be a baby in there, okay? Like, someone is gonna, no, not a baby, a toddler. Someone is, some random parent is gonna not want to watch their kid and put a toddler with a bunch of other 6-year-olds that don't have any social skills. So, if you see a toddler, you gotta take care of that toddler. Okay, it's not if they told you that, oh my god, if they told someone else to do it and they're not watching it, then you gotta take care of that toddler, because or else, this has happened to me before, the toddler is gonna get hurt and everyone is gonna blame it on you. Even if it's your, even if it's your cousin or something. Because if you're the older one, then you're gonna be the one like, oh my god, why didn't he look at her? No, my leg is ruined. They're always gonna be blaming you. So you gotta take care of that baby. Toddler. Sorry. Now the food. That is the only pro of the party. Well, not the only pro. You get to meet your family, you get to hang out, have fun. There's a lot of other cons too, but we're not going to talk about that later. Food is one of the pros of going to a Hispanic party. There's probably going to be, it's going to be a big cake. Most likely, 95% of the time, a piñata. And you get to eat all the delicious rice with the carne asada and a bunch of other Hispanic foods that I'll show you like right here. So once you dig in, they're gonna give you a paper plate. Okay, it's not gonna be one of those fancy glass plates, because you're never getting that. Okay. So all the tables are gonna be taken by the adults. You're never gonna sit on the table unless they have enough tables that they could fit the kids and adults. Then all the tables are gonna be taken by adults. I'm gonna tell you where to eat. Now, you have to eat either in the grass or the concrete. So I mostly prefer the concrete because because there's not that many insects there. And I know it's uncomfortable, but it's a risk. It's a risk you have to take. So that is how to survive a Hispanic party. I don't expect you to subscribe if you went all the way here. Even if you watched all the way through this video, then that's good enough for me. You don't have to like, subscribe, comment, or anything, okay? I'm not going to force you to do any of those stuff. See you later.